We have rotten politics.
Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we'll look at the lamestream media as they get more and more toxic against anyone that hasn't done as they were told and got the jibby jabby. This was brought to my attention by Dominic Samuels, who makes a very good point in a tweet. It reads, "It's chilling how the conversation has radically turned into one about punishing the rest of the country because a minority of people have chosen not to be vaccinated. This is just another form of sinister coercion designed to redirect blame away from the government. And also, I would like to add, to create social disgrace and ostracisation, but I digress." Now, in the same respect, I would actually say, if you choose to not be, you still shouldn't be punished. Isn't the line, Dominique, my body, my choice? I thought that was the way it was. All of a sudden, now it isn't your body, your choice. It's your body, my choice, is it? Is that what you're saying? So I thought I'd have a look into this, specifically in the media, and one network and its rhetoric stood out above all of the rest. Now, at this point, I'd like to state that there are very legitimate concerns by a lot of people regarding the jibby jabby that some feel are not being addressed adequately. In a free society as we used to have, that'd mean asking everyone what the issues were, wouldn't it, everyone, and finding transparent answers that would dispel those fears. But not the media. Oh no. Especially, and I mean this, especially what's coming out the mouths of LBC. First, let's listen to James Constipation O'Brien as he belittles a lady's concerns over it and does his usual "I'm right, you're wrong" crazy person talk over them so they can't answer shock jock crap. Listen to this. Absolute disgrace.
So my default is to do everything naturally. I exercise, eat well, but the way my needle moved was, I don't think I'm for the vaccine. Now, that doesn't make me a conspiracy theorist or weird person or anything like that. No, it doesn't.
Does it not?
The fact that even you just said, oh, it does a bit, that's so disrespectful to me. On the other side...
Well, it's really not, if it's true.
No, it's not. On the other side,
well,
I have those who are... Can I speak?
Yeah, well, of course you can, but you've just accused me of being disrespectful, so I need to defend myself.
Okay.
You don't believe... You're not for the vaccine. That is a conspiracy theory.
But I'm not against... Well, I've listened to lots of people, and this is what I wasn't getting a chance to do, because everyone's so angry about this.
But no one's angry.
They are.
Well, maybe your mates are.
This lady, James, had a right to question. And let me say, you probably made her change her mind in regards to whether she is or isn't going to take it. I suspect she's probably not going to now. Well done. Then you have Ian Dale saying this. Are we ready for this?
It is clear that it does protect us both from getting coronavirus, not always, but mostly from getting it. And it protects us from getting it badly if we do contract it. It is clear that it does protect us both from getting coronavirus, not always, but mostly from getting it, and it protects us from getting it badly if we do contract it. So you look at the hospitalisation figures, they have plummeted, but the fact that some people refuse to get the vaccine for whatever reason, I don't really care what the reason is. They are not only putting themselves at risk, they are putting other people at risk, and they're jeopardising the 21st of June date, by which time we hope that the lockdown is fully lifted.
Now, my reply to that would have been, if, like you say, Ian, that it protects you from getting it and makes it a lot less severe, why does it matter if people that choose not to don't? Answer that. Every word these people say makes others even more reluctant, I'm afraid to say. You do not force a free-thinking union of people anything. You talk to them like equals and you ask questions and answer questions. Force will never work. And lastly, the hateful, spiteful woman Sheila Fogfarty, as she discusses what she would do to anyone that doesn't want to be.
But how are you? I mean, I would literally be in fights with these people. What?
Absolute rubbish. You'd be in fights with people. You'd be knocked out a lot if you did.
How do you keep seeing them at work without wanting to poison their coffee or something?
Let me say this, media. You've been found to be the most hated profession in the world, and with this ugly narcissistic response to people being scared is very, very telling to us all, isn't it? This I am putting out there to all you lovely people. All three of these people are not very healthy, are they? Is this projection? I think it probably is. Are three of yous quite terrified, even though you've had the jibby jabby. Makes you wonder even more, doesn't it? I would actually suggest that the media stop talking about it, to be honest, because they're not doing anyone any favours, and they're just making a lot more people a lot less likely, in my honest opinion. But I'd like to know your opinion. If you think the media are right to say this, let me know in the comments. I'd like to discuss it with you. I personally think you can't force this sort of thing, and if they try, like all of the media are trying to force, I think they're going to get a big shock. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share it out. Media, if you're listening, start asking these people questions rather than belittling and slurring. Maybe you'd have more success in persuading people if you were actually pleasant while doing it. Stay sane, everyone. I'll see you on the next one.